We either move forward or we die with it.
It was hard.
Numenor didn't shoot until the second half of the shoot.
كيف أثرت كورونا على تصوير The Lord of the Rings؟
It was great, actually. That's the way I would describe it.
مسلسل The Lord of the Rings The Rings of Power بيجمع 22 نجم يلي بيقدموا ستوري لاينز متعددة ومرتبطة بطرق مختلفة، ومثل ما الكل صار بيعرف فبتدور أحداث المسلسل بالعصر الثاني، وهون حنشوف كيف تم تشكيل 20 رينج من القوة يلي بتتقسم على مجموعات مختلفة من أبطال العمل. وتصوير هالسيريز كان بنيوزيلندا اللي بتتميز بمناظر طبيعية حلوة جدا ساعدت بشكل كبير في المشاهد اللي شفناها.
I want to know more about your experience filming during the pandemic because I know it was very hard.
It was hard, but we were also in a country that was very well prepared for it, and we weren't really hindered in a way that I think the rest of the world was. We were a little on an island filming about an island nation of Numenor, so it felt very fitting. It was great. Actually, that's the way I would describe it. It was very special.
Numenor didn't shoot until the second half of the shoot, and by that point, it seemed like conquered COVID-19. We were the one place that was just living as though nothing had happened.
Yeah. We flew in post the initial kind of pandemic.
واليوم بقدم شخصية كيمن لكنه ما ظهر بأول حلقتين من المسلسل، وإنما حيكون له ظهور بالحلقات القادمة، وطبعا هو خبرنا أكثر عن تجربته بهالعمل الضخم.
I think the answer for both for me was the scale of it. I'd become really used to working in a particular corner of the world, and I had a sense of who my audience was, and I had a sense of what kind of material I was working on, and then I was taken to an extreme I could not have predicted, and that was incredibly exciting, but it was definitely an adjustment.
أما تريستن فبيلعب دور فارزون يلي بيكون من الطبقة الملكية بالعمل.
In which ways can you guys relate to your characters?
I guess I can in the sense that, I am a man. I'm just your typical bloke. I do share a love for all things sociology and geopolitics, and I think that plays heavily in my character story. So that was fun to delve into that, to see how the world works and how you're shaped. I guess peoples get shaped by their geography and their environment. So that was fascinating for me. But no, I'm not a member of any royal family or anything like that.
So when you first knew you were going to be part of Lord of the Rings, how did you guys react to that?
I celebrated by, driving to my house, getting out of the car, going in the flat, putting a chicken in the oven and just sat there like Henry VIII. Very, very pleased with myself.
Very Farazon.
Very Farazon, yeah, stuffing myself and proud as punch.
وأكيد فرحة ماكسم بالمشاركة بهالعمل فكانت لا توصف، وهالشي لأن شخصية إزلدور بتشبهه جدا بالحقيقة ولهيك استمتع بتقديمها.
I was actually very similar to my character in the way that he is a bit of a misfit in the show, doesn't quite fit in, and I've always kind of felt that growing up. So it was lovely to be able to pour that part of myself into the character, and it felt very authentic and something that I wanted him to feel relatable from a viewer's perspective.
We either move forward or we die with it.
And tell me more, Maxim, about your relationship with your sister.
Isildur has a sister. It's lovely to see the sort of schism in Numenor kind of reflected in our family dynamic. She's kind of fulfills a sort of expectation of society. She does what she is supposed to do, and I'm kind of on the cusp of letting it all go and struggling. But we have a very loving relationship, and she almost fills a sort of motherly role in our family as we're all grieving the death of our mother. So there's a lovely warmth in that relationship, and lovely to play alongside Emma Horvath.